9/25/2024. We're in the Wei Liaozi, chapter 14, orders for controlling platoons. There's only 5 verses in this chapter, so verse 1, when organizing the army, 5 men make a squadron where each member is responsible for each other. 10 men make a shin where each member of the shin is responsible for each other. 50 men make a platoon where each member of the platoon is responsible for each other. 100 men can make a company where each member of the company is responsible for each other. If a member of the squadron disobeys order, verse 2, and violates prohibitions, and another member exposes such misbehavior, the culprit will avoid execution. If another member knows and does not expose such behavior, then the whole squadron faces execution. Wow. Talk about keeping accountable of your teammates. If a member of a shin disobeys orders and violates prohibitions, and another member exposes such misbehavior, the culprit will avoid execution. If another member knows and does not expose such misbehavior, then the whole shin faces execution. He does this for the platoon, and then he does this for the company. And says, such behavior, the whole company faces execution. So on. And it's just saying that, like, if you know of a wrongdoing in your company, it's like your job to speak up, because execution doesn't necessarily mean like the leader or the boss. It could just mean failure and like not having a job anymore. 3. Officers from leaders of the Shin up to the master generals must be responsible for each other, whether superior or inferior in rank. If someone disobeys orders and violates prohibitions, and someone exposes such misbehavior, the culprit will avoid punishment. If someone else knows and does not expose such misbehavior, everyone will be considered guilty of the same crime. And the last verse. When the Shin and squadrons link together, when superiors and inferiors connect, there is no malice they cannot find, no crime that they cannot expose. Fathers cannot show preferential treatment to sons, and older brothers cannot show preferential treatment to younger brothers. If this is the case, how can citizens who live in groups and eat together disobey orders and show preferential treatment to each other? This chapter is very interesting. It is about kind of like being responsible for those who are not only in your care but also have your back, knowing that everyone is an equal in this shin or company or platoon. It's not that we're any different, it's just that the outcomes can and have to be the same for all, because we're all trying to accomplish the same goal.